Hi Sagittarius, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. I'm so ever sorry your cards are already laid. I did record. I'm recording from a different location. I'm using one of my smaller laptops and it keeps saying that there's not enough disk space. So when I came to save the actual whole thing, it didn't save properly. I did a load of shit of the laptop and still messing about. So we're going to quickly do your reading for you now. It's already laid out. You guys are showing us the Page of Wands in November 2017. You're exuberant, you're excited, and you're also slightly curious about a new beginning, new path. Page of Wands. The situation is around the Wheel of Fortune. I think something might have come in unexpectedly. It might be promising you good fortune with that Wheel of Fortune, and I think that you're very curious to take up on that particular offer or venture. I'm seeing some form of venture you want to go into that promises perhaps good luck. In your foundation, where is the other card? Where is that card gone? There was a card that showed up in your foundation and I can't remember what it was. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. It fell on the floor. We've got the Three of Pentacles, so it shows some form of a meeting occurring, possibly a business meeting, possibly some form of a collaboration for you guys. The situation is around the Four of Wands, so this could be a new venture, could be anything to do with the leisure industry, for example. It can be anything at all with that Four of Wands, but you know, you've got some form of a business meeting going on here, I think, or a collaboration with this Four of Wands energy, Sagittarius, and it's something to do with a new venture that promises something good here with the Four of Wands. Okay, but I think that in the recent past, you guys, Three of Swords, you've been a little bit disgruntled, possibly a little bit confused about this situation, a little bit worried with that Three of Swords, and I feel that in the recent past it might be with this Three of Swords that the clouds around this sort of confusion with the Three of Swords is beginning to lift, because the situation is around the Ten of Swords. Okay, you might have looked into this and found that maybe this is something that's failed in the past. Whoever is offering you this thing, I don't think you've got a great deal of belief in that, because your challenge is, I feel it might be losing your finances, losing everything you've built up financially wise with that Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse can often mean that you're not managing your finances very well. So your challenge is losing what you've built up here, possibly because the situation is Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is rushing towards something. So sometimes it's rushing towards it without much thought, but just going hell for leather with something here in terms of, for example, your finances, using everything that you've got, putting everything towards whatever this thing is. And I think you guys don't want to do that, which is why the energies around you guys will be on ending this cycle, the World card, because I think the situation is that this is really bringing on a little bit too much pressure. It's too much for you guys to cope with, Sagittarians, in the month of November 2017, which is why the most likely outcome is you guys, I feel, will actually reject this offer here, Four of Cups here, because the situation is this thing is actually at the beginning stages. You really don't know how it's going to peter out. This is a completely new direction for you, and I think that, you know, with it being a new direction and something new, something that's probably at its very early stages, you really don't want to take a risk on this. The immediate future, it could be a person coming in around you. Queen of Pentacles, this would be the money girl, money guy. This would be somebody who holds great authority in terms of finances, for example, with that Queen of Pentacles. But it could also be you looking at the situation from a very practical point of view. So you're looking at your finances, I feel, with the Page of Ace of Pentacles, but also I feel that you're doing research on the potential of this thing. Does it have the longevity? Does it have the potential for long-term gain? All Ace of Pentacles held on the court cards of the Pentacles are really pure potential, and around that, it's because of death. You would be losing something, or you would have to go through a huge wall of change here around this thing. Death card means to lose sometimes. Death card means to end something. So what is it that's ending? Well, whenever you get Death card after a particular card, it tells you this is ending and this is beginning. We don't know what this is leading to, though. We don't have a third card after it. So some of you guys in the immediate future, it might be that you're looking at the potential of this thing because you know that as a result of whatever this thing is, it does have the ability to bring death in, whether this is death for good or whether this is death for bad. I feel as a result of this, though, you guys will not be very enthusiastic to move forward. You're the Knight of Wands in Tarot, so each sign has a particular card that it affiliates with. So Knight of Wands would be your card, Sagittarius. You're in the reverse, though, so you're showing as being fearful. You're showing as not wanting to take a risk here, Sagittarius, okay? And that's because the situation's around a Magician in the reverse. This is either whereby you don't feel that you have the skills or the necessary resources to build this thing. It could be with the Magician in the reverse. You think that somebody's not telling you the whole truth. Magician's reverse can show con man, liars, cheats. So it might be because you don't trust what somebody's saying to you. It can also be because you're not particularly motivated, or you feel that something is not going to have the potential to manifest what you want in the given time. It can also show with the Magician in the reverse that you lack confidence. Your fears will be the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Queen of Swords in the reverse again can show a lack of clarity, possibly somebody not telling you the whole truth. Could be over investing, you investing with the Page of Pentacles, showing here in this situation with the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles can also be where you're making small investments. Okay, Page of Pentacles usually shows up when it's the start of a new business adventure. So I feel that your fears are that somebody's not telling you the whole truth over this new business idea or business adventure with the business venture with the Page of Pentacles energy. And the outcome, I feel, is that you guys make a decision, a very important decision with that Judgment card showing there. And that decision, while it's based on the Knight of Cups and the Nine of Wands, and what I got that down to being, Knight of Cups is usually an invitation is being made, Sagittarians, but the Nine of Wands looks across at that Knight of Cups and he's very suspicious of that offer. I think you guys are very suspicious of an offer coming in. I think you don't trust it. It's either that you don't trust yourself or you don't trust what somebody's saying to you. And I think that you've actually tried to look very, very much in detail with that Queen of Pentacles sitting there into the practicalities of this thing. Does it have the potential to bring the type of resources that you want it to come in, that you want it to actually manifest for you? And I feel that you discover that it's not going to. I think you've done your research and that's why you're holding back. You're either holding back with this Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands means to take a break when it's in the reverse. It means to hold back, not take a risk. Because of this Magician in the reverse. It's either you don't trust what somebody's saying to you, Magician in the reverse is liar, or you don't feel that you've got enough resources to actually start this thing. Magician in the upright always shows that you've got the resources to do something, or you don't trust yourself. Okay, you're lacking confidence. In the upright, this person has bags of it. In the reverse, they don't. Okay, and that's why in the outcome you make a very important decision. Judgment energy also shows relief. A decision that brings a lot of relief with that Judgment energy. Situation was around an offer, Knight of Cups, that you guys, I feel, that you guys, I feel, are very, very suspicious of. That's your reading, guys. What's the advice? I don't have you my angel cards with me this weekend because I'm recording from a different location. What's the advice that you have for Sagittarius on this reading? What's the advice that you had for them on this reading? Show me in 1 to 2 cards. Okay, so it is actually saying the Star. So the Star talks about manifestation and great hopes and ideals. So it's saying that I feel that your great hopes and ideas can be manifested. I think that you could manifest something great. Maybe if you trusted in someone here. So maybe it's telling you that you need to trust. I see you guys, because this reading isn't advising you. It's telling you what could potentially be coming in. But I think it's as a result of you guys not going for something. You don't trust it. But it's saying here the advice is the Star. You could manifest something great here if you decided. Six of Cups is all about trusting in what people give to us or what people offer to us. So it could be that you could manifest something if you decided maybe with that Six of Cups to give somebody a chance on this situation with the Six of Cups energy. And I only asked for 2 cards, so that's what the advice was. Okay. Showing up. Alright, that's your reading, Saggies. Thanks for your time. Take care. Your love readings next door, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.